I'm Brianna.
And you're watching WBNN TV.
Live!
Yesterday at 12:47 p.m., Alaska, a Siberian husky was found on the side of the road severely beaten with stab wounds in her chest. She was close to death.
That's horrible! Did they catch the meanie who hurt the poor doggy?
Yes, the man who beat up the dog was taken into custody and the dog was hurried to the vet.
Her name is Alaska. Rude.
Alaska is on the road to becoming as healthy as she was, and the vets believe she'll be fully recovered by the end of this month. The man's name has not yet been released, and he's being charged up.
It's raining outside!
Dog abuse. Well, speaking of rain, let's move on to the weather. Winds will get up to high speeds of 75 miles per hour, causing an 84% chance of hail.
There's lightning!
Lightning is actually the occurrence of a natural electrical charge in very short durations and high voltages between the cloud and the ground. They're often followed by a crash of
Thunder! I don't like thunder.
yes, thunder. It normally occurs after a lightning flash due to the expansion of rapidly heated air, which is why it often makes the loud rumbling or crashing noise. In fact, yes?
I was just wondering if I could read the next slide. Jeez.
Why?
Because I haven't read anything yet.
Sure.
Yay! Thunderstorms are caused by unstable air, force, and moisture in the atmosphere, which is also known as lift. Why is it called lift?
I don't really know.
But you're the news reporter, so you should know this stuff.
Well,
This is very disappointing. Oh, sorry everyone, my co's newscast is stupid.
You work here too?
Well,
Anyway, let's go to Bob with that commercial.
but I didn't finish my conversation.
Need something to read? Want to learn? Make yourself smarter? I got just the thing for you. Physical science. Oh, sunny day today, after a rainy weekend. I wonder why that happened. I don't know. Maybe you could read about the characteristics of the atmosphere in our latest version. In this book, you will learn about cold fronts, warm fronts, occluded fronts, stationary fronts, warm pressure, low pressure, high pressure, crazy pressure, and you will just find yourself smarter, prettier, more athletic, friendlier after reading Holt Physical Science. Have a great day.
And we're back. This is Liv with WBNN TV. As you can see in the map behind me, we have some occluded fronts, which is basically when a cold air mass meets up with another cold air mass, and a warm air mass gets stuck in the middle. These kinds of fronts normally bring a variety of weather, and as you can see, this is exactly what we're going to have. In Texas, the highs will be around the upper 80s, and New Jersey will be about 78 degrees throughout the day.
Spring is on its way. What's that noise? Are we being bombed?
It's hail.
So that's a yes.
No, we are not being bombed. Hail is a weather condition like snow and rain.
How did you get this job? I don't really know.
Hail is created when a piece of ice falls from high up in the clouds. As it falls, strong winds push the piece of ice back up in the clouds where another layer of ice is formed around the original ice ball.
You said ice ball. It's funny.
The process continues until the ice is strong enough to go through the winds. As it comes down, the temperature gets warmer, causing the ice ball to...
You said it again!
Will you shut up? Thank you. When the ice ball falls, the layers start to melt away, causing it to shrink until it hits the ground, and the hail that we are used to seeing. Hail usually comes from cumulus clouds, which are...
You mean the puffy big clouds?
Well, they're normally gray before the hail or there's a thunderstorm, but yes. Cumulus clouds start low in the atmosphere and end up reaching the middle. They can also be 400 meters long. What are you doing?
I'm playing with my puppy white cloud.
I'm
Say
not
hi, unicorn of the Rainbow Landia.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Coffee!
What?
We have coffee!
We always have coffee.
Not always. We didn't have it last week on Tuesday, or the week before that on Wednesday, or on the Monday before that, and
As I was saying, the cumulus clouds are also referred to as thunderheads, which is their subgroup name. They are thunderstorm clouds, hence their name.
oh, I got it! Thunderhead, thunderstorm. It all makes sense now. You can continue.
Well, thankfully, we're done for the day.
Oh man.
I'm Liv,
And I'm Brianna.
and this was WBNN TV. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Let's go.
Goodbye.
And then she like runs. Oh, wait, hold on.
That really hurt. It hurt my toenail.
Lightning is actually I'm blind. Lightning is actually the occurrence of natural electricity.
I can't even.
Lightning is actually just ate all my hair. Lightning is actually the occurrence of a natural electrical discharge of very short durations and high voltages between the cloud and the ground. They're often followed by a cloud. I messed up my line. Lightning is actually the occurrence of a natural electrical charge followed. Lightning is actually the occurrence of a natural electrical discharge of very short durations and high voltages between the cloud and the ground. They're often followed by a crash of
I don't like thunder.
Yes, thunder. It normally occurs after a lightning flash due to the expansion of rapidly heated air, which is why it often makes the
It says to continue speaking. I'm just poking you.
loud rumbling or crashing noise. In fact,
This is when you say yes.
no, that's your line.
Oh.
No, she didn't start yet.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi.
Well, speaking of rain, let's get on to the weather. Winds will get up to a speed of 75 miles per hour, causing an 84%. Well, speaking of weather, nope. Well, speaking of the rain, let's move on to the weather. Well, speaking of rain, let's move on to the weather. Winds will get up to.
Oh, I didn't know it was going to continue going.
Oh.
Well, howdy do day, You want the book to pay? This book's only gonna cost you $50. Whole physical science. This book's good because you can learn stuff like that, and it's also good because you can learn stuff like that. I really recommend that you buy this book because it's gonna make you smart like, and it's gonna make you real pretty.